What's up, guys? This is Mike Loris, going to be casting a semi-random pub game. The person who, no one requested it, so yeah, Luxiom is the one who posted onto our Learn Dota 2. Wanted some feedback as to why his team was winning or losing some of these games. So I thought I have time to burn, might as well just do something with it. Yeah, so it's going to be a semi-educational cast, I guess, from the side of the Radiant. Also haven't casted a game in a long while. No, from the Dire side. I'm sorry. So haven't casted a game in a long time. Going to hopefully point out some of the mistakes and good things that they do. Already we have Bastic on the Ricky, taking quite a beating from Funky Bros Windrunner as well as Cuban's Spirit Breaker. We have Redbird on the Razor, going to be soloing mid lane versus what looks like just a solo mid lane Viper. Should be a relatively even lane there. Razor's going to have to deal with a lot of chip damage. Captain Calv has the Enigma in the jungle. We have Zany on the Darkseer, and Kafka is on the Jakiro versus Dean the Troll Warlord. So, yeah, Ricky already not off to a great start. Just having Ricky solo... Why am I so zoomed in? What's going on here? There we go. Having Ricky solo the lane and then tank, constantly from the Windrunner, that could have actually been a kill if Windrunner didn't hold on to the power shot for that long. So Bastic, you count your blessings, man, because Stout Shield makes you tanky, kind of, with 6 armor, but doesn't make you invulnerable. And having Luxiom wander all the way down to this bottom area to put an Observer Ward is, and then another Observer Ward right there, right off the bat, is a little bit questionable. Let's just look at that for a little bit because it is the first play of the game. First of all, Keeper of the Light started up here, had to walk all the way down here to keep eyes on the rune, and then had to walk all the way back. So, right off the bat, you have a lot of wasted time from this Keeper of the Light. And here comes actually a Viper down to the bot lane. Captain Calv's got to watch himself. Unfortunately, the Viper missed the 2-minute rune, so that with the DD as well as a haste, yeah, that's a dead Enigma right there. I still feel like I'm zoomed in. What is going on here? Yeah, I'm zoomed in. I have no idea what's going on with my game. Viper looks like he's not going to find anything for the moment, but yeah, right off the bat, Keeper of the Light losing a lot of time. He's going to resume pulling and stacking and all that good stuff. Oh shit, this is dangerous. Captain Cal, you best watch yourself, man, because there is an angry lizard in the jungle, and he wants your blood. Although he might not want your blood, he wants the blood of the half-health Spirit Breaker. Yeah, this Spirit Breaker is going to go down. Double damage, does hit, unless you don't hit him at all. There you go, another corrosive attack maybe. Kafka taking the tower damage, and it looks like everyone's going to make it out alive with the first blood on Zany. You contributed pretty much nothing to this because of a level 1 Ion Shell doesn't do that much damage, but it's important that he gets the kill because it's the team that got the kill and not the Darkseer. You know what I mean. Now he does have his Soul Ring, but I'll talk about that a little bit later. So yeah, putting the ward all the way down here, generally with observers, you want to have the observers go down towards the, I guess, for the Dire. You want to have the observer wards go down towards the hard lane first, especially if there is a jungler on the other end. Enigma, Chen, Enchantress, freaking anyone who's going to clear the creeps by themselves. Bastic now might be in a little trouble. Funky Bro with the worst shot of all time. Illuminate gonna fly through. Funky Bro, you gotta watch yourself, man. If Bastic should turn around for one blink strike, I know he uses it to escape, so I guess that's not going to happen. Funky Bro is going to have to go back to the base to lick his wounds. He has tangos, but that's just a waste of tangos to stick around with that. So, yeah, this guy is so aggressive. Level 3, 2 skills. I mean, just screw scaling up skills. You gotta go for that Greater Bash, man. You gotta go for it. Yeah, so you want to put the Observer Wards on the hard lane first because you could block off this camp. And also because you want to keep tabs on the Enigma. You want to know when he's rotating in. And, if you're going to buy it on whichever support hero you're going to buy it on, just make sure you ship it over to someone with room, such as the Jakiro, who I'm pretty sure started off with some room, unless this was a salve. Could have been a salve. But yeah, put the Observer Wards on the bottom lane so that your other support doesn't have to make that long trek. And wow, dude, calm your ass down, Spirit Breaker. You're really lucky that this Ricky went for a particularly silly build in this case. I'll talk about that a little bit later as well. There's a lot of things to talk about this game, actually. This Observer Ward is what we're going to cover first. This actually does nothing. I mean, if you're on the other side, if you're on the Radiant, and you're placing this Observer, that's great, because you could tell when there is a Keeper of the Light in this area, charging up his Illuminate. But when you're on the Dire, I mean, ideally, you should have complete control of your creep wave, which is what Luxiom is going to try to do right now. But really, if there's a Spirit Breaker here, if there's a Windrunner here, who cares? I mean, Enigma's down in the jungle, you know that. You already saw him. and he's not really going to move to your jungle all of a sudden. That would just be a huge waste of time for him. So what is this actually covering for? It's covering for the mid lane Razor, and that's about it. But really, is that dangerous? I mean, you have wards on the bottom lane to tell when, if at all, Razor is going to go to the bottom lane. So if he's missing, you know he's coming up. You don't really need this ward to spot him coming up. There's no harassment that's going to come from that direction. There's not much of anything. So as far as I'm concerned, this observer ward is completely wasted. If you want to be aggressive with your observer wards, put it in the lane. I mean, then you could see everything. You're not blocked by this stupid patch of trees, and then you could actually go fully aggressive. So yeah, there's that. Another thing that I noticed right off the bat is the lane choices. We have Viper who's getting quite damaged in the mid lane, although he's doing pretty well. No, he's not doing well at all. He left for quite a while, but it seems like the Razor is just dominating this lane, which is kind of to be expected. As long as the Razor can deal with the chip damage, which with all these, I don't know why you get a Magic Wand first, Redbird, that is just silly. It's a little known mechanic that Poison Attack, when individually casted, or when auto-casted, weren't casted at all, it actually doesn't give you Magic Stick charges, so that was pretty much just a huge waste of gold. And now they know that there's a rune in the bot lane, the Razor's missing. This Observe Ward is going to catch the tail end of this, and really the only one who's going to be hurting is Luxiom. It didn't even see him. Look, it didn't even see him, and now he's charged. Well, Bastic's going to pop out. Cuban might actually go down before it. Smoke is down, and he's going to drop Redbird, though. Retaliating with the instant kill, and now Funky Bro playing Ring Around the Rosie with Bastic. You got to have more Blink Strike, man, especially in a lane with no disable. In the meantime, bottom lane trades, and Bastic might get out of here. No mana from the Razor, although Razor, oh, we're going to see some Mo Dota shit? No, he's going to turn around. So yeah, the laning. Ricky on the top lane, that's pretty much a given. Keeper of the Light on the top lane, that's pretty much a given. Why is Kafka on the bottom lane? I mean, the power of Darks here is that once he gets his levels up, those Ion Shells demolish creep wave, force the enemy to last it under the tower, which maybe for Troll with the Quelling Blade and Stout Shield isn't too much of a problem. And you can probably manage that pretty decently, but still it's a lot of chip damage because who wants to be in the melee form for that extra... oh no, Bastic, what are you still doing there? What are you doing? You know they have Windrunner power. What the hell, Windrunner? I don't even know what's going on in this game. Yeah, so Kafka on the spot lane. Is he really helping out this Darks here? Nice luck. That was not luck. That was you sticking around at 0 HP. I don't care who you are. Sticking around at that level of HP when there's like no one, when everyone's missing, that's a bad idea. Kafka's actually not helping this lane at all. Troll Warlord, 27 for 9. You get 13 kills, 6 kills, creep kills that is, on these heroes, but really he's not doing much at all. Zany could be doing the exact same thing. He could be level, what level could he be? He could be level 7 right now. Jakiro could be on the top lane if they decided to try lane it. I mean, they I guess could try to chip away at this Troll Warlord, but they're not going to get a kill with Burst alone. Now Kafka has got to be shitting his pants because the Space Cow is coming. He wants blood. He's going to find blood as well unless the Troll Warlord messes up, which he kind of did. In the meantime, Razor dies somewhere else. I'm watching this. Of course, you got to miss all the kills. Zany going to get sucked into the black hole of Captain Cow. This Darks here is so very dead. Goodbye. And that is going to be a 1-for-1 trade in the end. Let's actually take a look and see what happened to that Razor. Razor just got jumped by the Viper. Viper Strike is a pretty damn good spell. This just in, Viper Strike is really good. Man, the first time I played against a Viper, the hero I played against previously was Queen of Pain and Venomancer, who used to have a single target Shadow Strike. Ice Path is narrowly missing. I don't know if that could have hit. I don't think it could have. But yeah, and then Venomancer used to have a single target Shadow Strike, as did Queen of Pain. And then I saw Viper, I'm like, what the fuck? How is he doing like 100 damage per tick? This shit's broken as hell. And of course, being a new player, Viper is like the scariest hero to play against because he will crush you in lane, at least most of the time. So, yeah, I think that it would have behooved the Dire team greatly to try lane the top lane. I mean, you could definitely get kills on the Spirit Breaker and Windrunner. They took a lot of damage. Spirit Breaker definitely would have been not as aggressive. And on top of that, the Darks here would have been doing a whole lot better. He's getting okay farm. Actually, no, scratch that. He's getting pretty shit farm. He could have been getting so much more. He could have been at troll status of farm. Hell, he could have even creep cut the lane. That was the best Ice Path of all time. And now Captain Cow, gotta watch out. Bastic on the chase, the ganking carry Ricky with the double damage rune wants blood, but unfortunately, he doesn't have any Blink Strike. Now I know there's arguments for and against that. The Whirling Axe can fly through, do a lot of damage to Kafka. Ion Shell not really protecting him just at the moment, and it looks like everyone else has got to bail. Let's see if Ricky... Oh man, you got some balls, Bastic. I gotta hand it to you. You got some serious balls, because if you're spotted at least just for a second, then you're dead. I don't know how diligent Bastic has been and his team have been about spotting out for sentries and dust and stuff like that, but just given the amount of mistakes we've seen in this game, probably not. I don't know. I don't want to short sell them too much. Bastic, he wants a kill on Dean.
Dire's middle tower
is he gonna do it?
Attack.
Now there's a cow right there. That'll be the death of him. Anyway, so yeah, more things to cover. Dream ganking is great and everything, but I really feel like he's letting Redbird get a little bit too much. He's level 9 Razor versus level 8 Viper. It's not too big a deal, but the creep disparity is absolutely huge. Razor is leading the charts, and I don't know what the hell Viper's doing right now. Yeah, there you go. And right off the bat as well, the skill build of Viper is pretty incorrect. I mean, three levels of... What the hell? How come every time there's like 2 gank going on simultaneously and I can only watch 1? And Dream didn't even hit him. God damn it. That's just perfect. That's just perfect, man. Yeah, you want 3 points poison attack, then max out Nether Toxin for more damage. Really, the important thing with poison attack is the no cooldown. I'm not too sure why Bastic is leaving the lane and going to gank people, because it's probably going to get him killed. Yeah, it's going to get him killed. I mean, Zany a little bit late to the party, but Bastic, what you should be doing right now, man, is just like camping your ass up here and just farming up, because you need power treads, you need diffusal blade, you need these items. And Ricky is not a great ganker. Let's talk about Ricky for just a little bit. Ricky, I mean, you start him off on the top lane, you want him to get the levels, to get the gold, and he didn't really get either because of the long detour that Keeper of the Light took to that bottom rune area. And Ricky's build, going for backstab, backstab, going for a little bit more smoke screen, and wait, hold on, Kafka is going to get royally screwed up. Black hole, ooh, catching Zadie right on the edge. Captain Calv with the black holes. This is going to be the death of the Darkseer as well. Dean, though, might go down to just the raw poison damage. Yeah, I think Nether Strike, Nether Toxin will do it. No, that's not Nether Toxin, that's Viper Strike. Dean, fight your way out. Be a man. Okay, no, it's not going to happen. Right, but the Ricky build, if they did go for a defense, a defense tri-lane, then I would agree. I would say max out that backstab, because in your lane you will have a dual breath, you will have an ice path, you will be able to do so much damage with that backstab. However, he was not. He was in a lane where it was kind of, I'm just going to call it a 50-50 lane. I mean, it was going one way for a little bit, going another way for a little bit more, and now he's going to try to go for Redbird. He landed 1 hit on Redbird with that additional damage. Now he can't blink strike for another 15 seconds, or however long, 20 seconds, I'm sorry. If he went for, I would say that in this case, going for a maxed out blink strike build is definitely a lot smarter. I mean, backstab overall will make you do more damage. That is pretty much a fact. However, that is only dependent on whether or not you could actually hit them. Can you hit these guys? Razor's pretty damn quick. Windrunner has Windrun. I don't think it's really possible to hit them a whole lot of times. Yeah, you hit him once, and now he's gonna get turned around. That was the worst shot. Wow, this Windrunner is just horrible. I'm just gonna be honest. Pretty damn horrible. And then that's it. So that's like a whole bunch of skill. Luxiom, I don't know what you're doing, man. You gotta get out of there. And oh, here comes Dryam as well. Dryam as well is here, guys. Shackle finally getting a latch. Level 1 power shot doing actually nothing. Dream, you could just turn around and kill that Windrunner, maybe. No, you're gonna run straight into Redbird instead. I guess that's an appropriate... Oh, here we go. Bastic for the kill secure. And that is not sarcastic. Oh, no, don't run into that, Luxiom. Oh, shit, man. You give me a heart attack. Bastic wants more blood, but he doesn't have the cooldown on Blink Strike. Backstab is what you want to get if you have Disable in the lane, if you have some form of lockdown. Jakiro is not the best hero at that. I mean, Jakiro and Keeper Light combination, not the best hero at that, but it's something. But maxing out Blink Strike in the top lane definitely would have gotten him that kill. It definitely would have gotten him a kill previously, I'm sure. So yeah, in the future, the question you have to ask yourself is, oh god, this guy's so dead again. The question you have to ask yourself is, do I have Disable in the lane to actually allow my hero to hit things with that extra backstab damage? If the answer is yes, max out that shit. I mean, backstab is a great skill. If not, you want blink strike. It'll keep you safer in general just because you have 5 seconds on that cooldown. You could be blinking all over the place. And you'll also be doing more damage overall just because of that raw 120 damage that you get with each cast of the spell. Also, well, I mean, there's that. Also, Bastic, stop leaving the lane. You are so far behind. What the hell, man? Are you drunk? Come on, man. I mean, I'm trying to help you guys, just like, you know, have some friendly pointers and stuff like that, but, you know, I can't actually resist when stuff like that happens. There was no one near there. Now, Bastic. What the hell is going on? Bastic might just die regardless. Yeah, they have vision or something. Yeah, they got sentry wards. That was just... that was nowhere close, Spirit Breaker. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, I don't know what's going on. Mask of Madness on the Troll Warlord. That's what I'd like to see. I mean, you got 5 kills, you got 55 CS. You can go for pretty much whatever the hell you want and it'll work out. On the other side, we got some... let's take a look at the item choices. We got some pretty solid items going up on here. Tranquil Boots on the Keeper of the Light, relatively standard. I would prefer the Keeper of the Light right now to be defending his tower instead of jungling. Which, I mean, that's pretty much what you do as Keeper of the Light. You defend towers. Maybe even going down to the bot lane would help, although, maybe not. Yeah, bot lane is pretty much fully overrun. Ricky's item choices are stellar if you are 3 minutes into the game. Oh, Dean. Denied to the dragons. Dryam is here as well with the damage. Dragon's going to turn on their fellow dragon, although it looks like they're not going to do that much damage to him. So yeah, kills, being traded all the time. What's going on to the Enigma? That health kick costs because of the soul ring. Okay. Yeah, so Ricky's got no items because he's leaving the lane and trying to gank people. Hell, if you want to do this, you are playing the wrong hero. You need to get yourself on Bounty Hunter, because this is not how you play Ricky. Although it looks like this time it worked out because Razor decided to chill with no support and 1v2. Although I guess he didn't know Bastic was there. Jakiro's items, non-existent. The Darkseer's items, they are definitely there. I don't know how you have 4 deaths and you have more gold than... what is going on, man? How do you have so much more than the Jakiro? I don't understand. But this is pretty solid. Going straight for what looks like a hood into pipe. Gotta ask the question, why? I have no idea. Shadowblade going up on Viper. But yeah, he's going for a hood. It could be just a personal hood. It could be for a pipe for the team. Either way, I mean, it's a quote-unquote standard item on Darkseer. But, again, why? Troll Warlord does a little bit of magical damage. Enigma does a little bit of magical damage. Windrunner does a little bit of magic. Oh, I catch the top lane. Let's see if Funky Bro can escape the Ricky illusion. I think he's going to be fine. Razor does a little bit of magical damage. There's really not much that Pipe is going to do for you. I mean, really, even though these heroes do dish out some magical damage, that's not the problem. The problem is Troll Warlord doing the physical damage, as I'm sure Dryam is going to learn firsthand right away as he gets shredded to pieces by this troll. Windrunner, her magic damage is not the highest. Enigma, you're certainly not going to be, putting up your pipe to cancel off black hole magic damage. It's the threat of the black hole that's really the problem. So pipe, as far as I'm concerned, in this game is a guide item. I mean, you read it in a guide and you think, hey, that's a pretty good item. But there's really no need for a pipe. The magical damage on the enemy side, I mean, Razor as well, same thing as Troll. He does do a little bit of damage with the Plasma Field, but in the end it is the physical damage of the Eye of the Storm as well as the Static Link that's going to be messing up your face. So, yeah, it's pretty much wasted gold on the Darkseer. I guess he can't be going for a mech. He could be going for, just a plate mail. I would argue that a plate mail for him would give him just so much more survivability than a hood or a pipe ever would. Even on his team, maybe. Because there's so much physical damage on the other end. Windrunner is the only one who I would say is not a physical damage machine. And Bastic, you gotta calm yourself down. And now you're dead. I'm sorry, bro. It's been nice knowing you. You might be able to bring down this tower. Let's see if Funky Bro, who so far is like 10% accuracy with his shackle shots, can land this one. Are there observer wards or sentries? Cow, you better have something. No, he doesn't. And Bastic's just gonna walk away because for some reason the Spirit Breaker is charging Ricky's without dust. And Captain Calv found by Dryam again, and Captain Calv does have a mech as well as a blink dagger. Shit, this guy's stacked. I don't think he's stacked enough blink. No. Dryham as well, securing yet another kill for his team. But what they have to worry about right now is the top lane. Let's see if there's any teleportation reaction, or if they're just going to kind of leave it to chance. No TP, no TP. Shame on you guys. You actually need those TP. What the hell, Funky Bro? Why? I guess Bastic opened up that one, but now the damage is going to be drained. Dean from the back. Luxiom, enjoy your coffin. Bastic's going to try to get away, but there's the dust. There's no escape for you, my man. He's going to die as well. Cuban, oh, it's going to be close. It's going to be fine. Dean is just going to town. 16 to 12 so far in the mistakes. I'm not going to call them mistakes. They're not mistakes. They are misplays. I don't know. The difference between a misplay and a mistake is pretty much the same. Dryham as well, going to try to duel Redbird, but surprise, he actually does have support. Ice Path going to just narrowly miss. That I can't fault him for that one. But blind dual breath into the woods. No, you're going to cast it on Dean. Now Redbird is going to get away. And here comes Zany. No surge on him just yet. Dean with the Mask of Madness is going to sprint out of there. And that is a for sure kill that Kafka could have secured if you just, I mean, the Razor, you saw him duck into these trees. You dual breath in this way. Can I do this on the map? I still can't. Why can't I do this yet? This should be a no-brainer, I feel. Oh, there we go. Black hole onto 2 and a shackle! So it turns out the Windrunner, all she needs to land a shackle is a black hole. So that's not too bad. But yeah, if you just cast dual breath in this general area, you might miss if the Razor is going to do some crazy-ass juking. But you definitely don't want to cast it on the Troll Warlord, because the Troll Warlord at that point was a lost cause. There was actually no way you could have gotten that kill, and it's just random harassment damage, I guess. But he has a Mask of Madness. He could recover himself pretty decently. And now the Troll is a huge problem. Hell, who am I kidding? Troll has always been a huge problem. And the enemy, the Dire team, has no way to deal with it. Tower deny attempt unsuccessful. Wasn't really much of an attempt though, so I guess the tower is going to get destroyed on the top lane, and Ricky still doesn't have anything. This Ricky is massively underfarmed. If we just take a look at the two safe lane carries of each side, we got Power Treads, Poor Man's Shield, which is, where is that button? I don't even remember. Net worth. He's sitting at 2,400 net worth. Yeah, that's not where you're supposed to be as the carry of your team, whereas Troll is sitting where he wants to be as the carry of his team. And he even has some insurance in the Razor and stuff like that. I guess Viper is kind of a semi-carry and stuff like that, but yeah, Ricky, he needs a lot more. He's been ganking way too aggressively. Like, where is he going right now? I have no clue. Maybe teleportation to the bot lane? I don't think Redbird definitely can't kill him. And there's creeps to be had, but Keeper of the Light, gotta make that money, man. I guess it makes a little more sense to put the Keeper of the Light down here, but yeah, Bastic. You need to really just chill and farm. That's it, because you're not getting much of anything. You should be getting these creeps as well, which you aren't. You get this one? Yeah, there you go. You got one of them. But now your ally is just going to die. Ice Path is going to actually hold him out for just a little bit. Let's see if he can land that Nether Strike. Here comes the attack speed. Whirling Axes fly out. Dream as well with the double damage rune. Going to definitely get a kill onto Cuban. A little bit too aggressive there. So it is a one free kill, but Redbird in the meantime has brought down the tower for free on the bottom lane. And now, oh, get him. No? Okay, Ice Path. No, I guess not. Funky Bro. I think Funky Bro at this point for the Dire team, it should be really clear that this Windrunner doesn't know what the hell she's doing. Although maybe she does. Maybe it was a trap the entire time, and Dean from nowhere is going to get the kill. They are going to take the tower down, but now Kafka with that Malefice is, oh my god, this troll is terrifying. How do you deal with this? You need some form of disable. You need that Ice Path to land. You need to have that troll caught in the smoke screen. If you don't have that, the troll is going to wreck your entire team and then some. He will wreck your entire team's heroes, and then he will go and find the heroes' families and wreck them as well. So yeah, the Radiant team definitely in a position of dominance, at least for now. We got some Arc Boots going up in the Jakiro. We got some decent warding. I mean, they have had wards on both sides, actually, for a good portion of the game. And it's a mech. Miscommunication. They already got a mech. Dean. Oh no, you saw he had a Shadow Blade. You guys need to start buying. As soon as you see a Shadow Blade on anyone, anywhere, the first thing the support should do is, there you go. Maybe 4 is a little bit excessive, but that's the idea. There's a Shadow Blade equals I get dust. Sentry wards, generally not as good versus Shadow Blade. Generally sentries are, well, they're great against Observer wards, I'll tell you that. but they're more, hero oriented as opposed to item oriented, which is dust is what you want against Shadowblade. So yeah, good job on Luxiom to get that out. If he puts a ward right here, it'll save him so much hassle, but instead it looks like he's just gonna die. Although Dryam with the Shadowblade of his own, Redbird got hit by the corrosive skin. He also did see the Viper when he used his plasma field, so he should know what's going on. The Luxiom, you are so freaking lucky to slip out of that. Like, that's just luck. Oh, speaking of luck, we have unluck on this bottom lane. Kafka sitting in the Midnight Pulse. Let's see if the Midnight Pulse could actually kill him. Did it? I have no idea. Doesn't really matter. No, it doesn't. This tower should be denied. Radiant team, deny the tower. It's gonna be... I don't care what's going on top lane. I just want to know. I kind of do. Bunky Bro, there you go. Finally, with backstab is starting to work out. And the tower is not going to be denied. That's the second tower that has been sitting at less than the denial threshold that teams just have not paid attention to, which, sometimes it happens. But, yeah. Let's just take a look at some of the graphs. Not surprisingly, the Radiant are absolutely crushing the Dire. What the Dire need to do right now, they need to either go smoke and go super aggressive on single targets, which is very dangerous because there is a Blink Dagger Enigma with a black hole on the other side, as well as a Spirit Breaker, so whenever you show your face on anyone not Spirit Breaker is going to charge in, then you have maybe a larger fight on your hands, and that's definitely something the Dire team, cannot take right now. If another option is to just turtle, and I think that's probably the best option. They do have Darkseer, who is not a high level quite yet because Jakiro has been taking his lane experience. They do have the Keeper of the Light, max out Illuminate, will hold off pushes pretty much indefinitely until they can just ignore it. Oh, Razor with the last minute deny. Let's see if they can get a kill. No, Macropyre completely wasted. And now Kafka is so frickin' dead. Dream is here, but yeah, you're not gonna escape. I'm sorry, bro. It's been nice knowing you. Pushing and being aggressive in small squads is definitely not what the Dire team wants to do right now. Their best bet is to turtle. They have so much AoE. The pushing from the Radiant. They have the Enigma. I guess they have, well, they don't have Eye of the Storm just yet. They do have Battle Trance, which is pretty dangerous. But with the amount of AoE you're throwing at the enemies, they really cannot get through you. And that will buy so much time for Ricky to do not this, to just sit, chill up here, and farm. It is a little bit dangerous to farm as the Ricky when there's a Spirit Breaker on the other end, but if they just look at the Spirit Breaker's items, he has not had Dust or Sentries for the entire freaking game. And that would be, I feel, for Bastic. I think he would feel safe enough to farm up somewhere else alone. And they kind of have to take risks right now. There's no way for them to safely play this out and guarantee a win. Oh, here we go. Speaking of not safe, that was the biggest mind game of all time. Redbird gonna slowed down in the Macropyre. Everyone's just chilling in the Macropyre. What's going on? Cats and Cow wants to get the black hole off. He's gonna walk straight through the wall. In the meantime, Bastic is trying to distract them in the back end. The black hole's gonna go off with the corrosive skin or something. Kills off the Enigma. Spirit Breaker in the meantime picks off Ricky. Now Funky Bro is gonna try to win run away, although the burn damage I think is gonna take him down. Dryam in the meantime wants to go for the Spirit Breaker, but Maskematis movement speed a little bit too quick. He's gonna turn around, secure the kill, and yeah, you gotta bring Zane back into the fight, man. He's gonna get picked off. And the smoke screen really making that team fight for the Dire squad. I mean, they pushed back what would have been a 4-man black hole on the Enigma. He has Force Staff and Blink Dagger, and he still could not get his black hole off. I mean, he did get his black hole off, but it was a pretty crappy one. And yeah, picking off the half-health Razor, who is going for a pure DPS build. Not a bad fight for the Dire. However, I'm going to say that was pretty much a fluke, because that was a huge misplay by the Razor. That was a, I guess, lucky play by the Ricky. There is, of course, some skill involved with placing your smoke screen, but the Enigma could have easily gone around that. It just so happened that the Enigma got caught in that silence and then was forced to back off into a wall, and then all that shit happened. But that fight is one that if the Dire team need several more of, they definitely do. But it is a fight that is very, very hard to replicate. I would say nigh impossible to replicate just because of the amount of stuff that happened in that team fight. What is going on, man? Could you make up your mind, bros? Please. So much wasted potential right here. I mean, I guess the only weird thing is the Buckler recipe. Yeah, it's the only odd one out. His pipe is done, though. Pipe. Yeah, his pipe is done. Cool. Pipe is up for Darkseer. We'll see how much magic damage it blocks in the future. Dean gonna go straight into the Roshan pit with that Desolator minus armor. They're absolutely shredding it. Ice Path randomly, that was nowhere near. If you're gonna throw an Ice Path, throw it right onto Roshan. Kafka gonna walk straight through. Dean, kind of confused, should go straight for Kafka. Silence is down. They're gonna kill off Razor immediately. Funky Bro, as well as Captain Calv, gonna get demolished as well. Ice Path going to fly out, catch Dean, but it seems like no one on the Dire team seems to be aware that he's back there. He is going to make his way out with that Mask of Madness movement speed, and Roshan sitting at a very vulnerable amount of HP. Looks like the Dire could easily come in and clean this up. Dryam gonna run straight to Dean. Dean could crush this Viper right now. Like, maybe not. Does he have True Sight? He does have True Sight. Just pop the dust and go to town. No, he's gonna... The Jukes. Got some Benny Hill going on here. Let's see Dryam. Oh yeah, just turn around, Dean. Crush him. No, level 17 Troll versus level 15 Viper. Just one bash and it's game over for the Viper. But the Aegis is gonna go on the Darkseer? Darkseer, not that important. It's really, really easy against the enemy team to get your wall down, to get the vacuum down, and once you have that, your job is pretty much done. Ideally, it would go on the Viper. He's the hero on the Dire side who has the most threat, and is also, you know, he's actually puts out constant damage output with his poison attack and his Nether Toxin. Ricky would be Ricky would be first if he had more farm, but right now Ricky not really a threat. I mean, the silence from a huge AoE smokescreen is always threatening, but he himself is someone that I'm pretty sure the Radiant could just ignore and be safe. Maybe not so much now with the Diffusal Blade. Purge is not really going to help him too much, I don't think, but just having that extra mana burn, it could turn the tide a little bit, I suppose. But 31 minutes, Power Treads, Diffusal Blade, you definitely need a lot more if you are going to be playing that safe lane carry. Pipe is up, still holding on to that buckler, and it looks like Darkseer are going to go for, I hope, is a sheep stick. They really need that extra disable. Maybe we could go point out a couple of the plays on the Radiant side right now. I've already made it clear that the Spirit Breaker is supposed to carry Dust. If you have a Ricky on the other team, your Spirit Breaker, Dust is a no-brainer. Gonna go straight for the AC, gonna tank up in the process. I think he got too much Empowering Haste in the early game, just maxing out the Greater Bash and charge is what you want to do. Empowering Haste not that important anymore. But yeah, I don't mind his build too much. Kind of low budget, but you know, whatever. Razor, in this particular game, I feel like just getting tanky would have been the best. BKB into an Aghanim Scepter would have crushed because they really don't have any way of dealing with that. The disable is Ice Path, and that's it. And once you pop off the BKB, you're completely safe. Going straight damage is a little bit greedy, but hell, what do you expect? People see agility heroes and they think, oh shit, I should be killing people with my right clicks. And they're going to go for stuff like Desolator. It's not going to be bad. I mean, it does have some synergy, I suppose, with Eye of the Storm. You get that minus armor going. But it's definitely not the best. Oh, here we go. Captain Cal, 5-man black hole is going to only catch one. That was the worst of all time, and then the Darkseer just walks right into that. But in the meantime, they do pick off Redbird. The Purge not being used right there, but there we go. Captain Calv also getting caught out. Mech, whoa, where is he going? Calm down, Captain Calv. That was a blinding light into a vacuum, I think. That was pretty interesting. And the Radiant lose 2. The Dire pick off 2 for free. Smoke gank, I would say, successful. And they draw Black Hole out as well. So maybe the Dire team not out of it just yet. The gold advantage is starting to dip down towards them, but one poor fight involving the Troll, who now does have an MKB, and it's all going to be over. I still don't think that even with 2 people down, the Radiant could feel absolutely safe with doing this, because the Troll could kill Jakiro in like 3 hits, and that shit's dangerous. Although they chip him away. No, tower, diving the tower, not what you want to do. Aghanim Scepter Rush on the Jakiro. Oh, here comes Funky Bro, gonna throw a Shackle Shot. 2-man Shackle lined up. No, he's gonna wait until everyone's escaped first. Luxiom is gonna be the first one to fall, although it's a race between him and Kafka. Kafka gets mech'd up. Power Shot gonna secure the Keeper of the Light. And now Bastic with the backstab damage, doing a little bit to that Mask of Mana Spirit Breaker. The Viper pops out as well. Now Dean gonna get himself away. Ice Path finally going to hit on this Troll Warlord. Can they bring him down? He's pretty damn tanky, and it looks like he is going to get slowed down too much by the Viper. It's going to be an unstoppable streak for Dryam, and Funky Bro sticking around for a little bit too long as well is going to die. Oh, Redbird wants to die as well. Dryam, he's got mana, man. He's ready to kill things. Here comes Captain Cal with the Malefice, although it looks like that might have been his undoing. The Radiant team just falling apart with some wonky ass fights. If the Radiant team group up and take a 5v5, they win the game. But they're not. They're doing silly things like Redbird. I mean, he's not tanky at all. Dream could just kill him. Although, maybe not. He's tanky enough to survive that. Viper's starting to fall off just a little bit as everyone gets a little bit more tanky. But the Radiant taking a pretty decent series of events, and just like that, the gold experience starting to turn around. That is one thing to have the gold advantage in your favor. However, it is quite another to actually be able to utilize it. And let's see how it's actually being utilized. Net worth, not surprisingly, Viper is on the top, has his Yasha secured. Manta Style should be next, I suppose, would help him quite a bit in just like confusing the enemy team. And yeah, it's not going to dispel. It dispels Malphus, I believe. Yeah, that's it. Dark's here. Has a pipe on his way to a Hex, which is good. Hex is never really a bad item. But pipe, is that really gold that this chart is showing that's going to help you? Not convinced of that. I think he popped his pipe once. And I don't think it made much of a difference. Riki going straight for the level 2 Diffusal Blade. Level 2 Diffusal Blade, I don't know how cost effective this is. I probably should figure that out. Like, is it worth it to just go straight for your Diffusal Blade if you're Riki Maru? I know if you're a Phantom Lancer, then it might be because you have illusions that also do the mana burn, that also get the agility and stuff like that. But as Riki, I'm pretty sure it's not cost effective to do this. It could have been money going towards the Yasha, which would have done a lot more. Jakiro increases cast range, distance, and damage of his Macro Pyre. I guess they have the support items covered and everything. I would love to see a Force Staff on one of these heroes. Jakiro definitely would have been the best hero to hold that item. Going for an Aghanim Scepter, I feel like it's just 4,000 some odd gold going down the drain. Because yeah, Macro Pyre, if they stand still in it, it's gonna do a little bit of damage. Take a look at how the range of that actually. That's pretty huge. Shit, man. Macro Pyre, Aghanim Scepter. I've actually never seen it before. I have not once seen an Aghanim Scepter Jakiro, so this might be just completely mind-blowing, but it's more likely that it's going to be disappointing because you spent all your money on this. This is your entire trust fund. These are your children going to college, or not going to college, I suppose. And now Kafka gonna walk straight in for a 4-man Ice Path. Drop the Macro Pyre, bro. That's your big chance. Now Dean, oh my god, Bass gonna get smashed right now. Redbird taking up 2 heroes. Dream doing some pretty decent damage. Black Hole onto Ice Path, gonna cancel that immediately. There's the pipe. Let's see how much damage it blocks. Actually none. Zane is gonna get brought down. Macro Pyre is huge, but it's not doing any damage because you just simply don't walk into that, but it doesn't matter. Everyone in the Radiant side is dead with the exception of the Windrunner, Dream, doing so much damage even though his damage was being drained by that Razor Static Link. The AoE and the wall really is what's making it. Now Funky Bro gonna get picked off as well. It's a holy shit streak for Dream as well. Doing some pretty good damage, man. Viper as the carry. But I feel like what really made that was the Darkseer with the wall, not with the pipe, which I'm pretty sure did nothing for them. Also, I don't really know if the Macro Pyre did a lot, but it looked like it did. The Ice Path definitely saved them from a pretty brutal black hole. Hell, who am I to second guess the power of the Macro Pyre? I mean, Macro Pyre does a lot of damage on its own, but I don't know if it's worth spending that much money. He's going to go now for a Force Staff, so I like that a little bit better, but we'll see, I guess, in the future. Riki's still getting the short end of the stick in every single one of those team fights. I feel like just a couple BKBs would have helped the Radiant team in a huge way, but that's not going to happen. Instead, we're going to have Spirit Breaker charges. Never mind, we're not. Man, we got some serious bank going on this Enigma. Force Staff, Blink Dagger are a little bit too mobile, I would say. He's now going to go for a Medallion? I don't know why, man. Medallion is purely an early mid-game item. Late game, when you're swimming in gold, Medallion doesn't really do that much. I guess you could try to focus down your targets better, but if you wanted that, I feel like just Shivas or anything would be better than that. A Sheep Stick. Yeah, Medallion is a really, really odd item to pick up this late. I would say never pick it up this late. I can't think of any reason ever to pick up an item like that this late in the game. I mean, it's cost effective, but you have so much money, man. You don't really need to worry about cost effectiveness right now. Wow, that was the most obvious illusion in the world. Where are you going? Oh, you gotta charge those illusions, man. Here we go. Next big team fight. Let's see if the Radiant can pull a miracle off. They need a wall and a vac perfectly. 3 heroes. That's all you need, and it's game over. Black Hole's also not up for the Enigma, so. Right, so Luxiom in his post said that he wanted some advice on the draft. Unfortunately, in RD, you don't see the draft, and I feel like at this level of play, drafting doesn't matter at all. They could have had 5 completely different heroes. They could have had 5, you know, Bat Rider, OD, that kind of S-tier hero. And it wouldn't have mattered because of it's really the gameplay that is important. The draft, you could say that you lost because of the draft, but in actuality, the draft here is pretty much having no impact on the game. It's the amount of farm they're getting, it's the decisions that they're making, and the fights that they're taking. So, just for future reference, draft doesn't matter until you're getting really up there in gameplay level matchmaking level. In the whatever, fuck it, that's good enough. You know what I'm saying. Until you're in very high and you're occasionally get splashed in with the pros, it's not gonna matter what you pick. And even then, I mean, you could win with friggin' anything if you play your cards right. Here we go, big smoke up with everyone except for Bastic, who I guess doesn't need the smoke, but they're going to go into their own jungle. That is an interesting decision. I mean, they have wards up here. They saw a whole bunch of enemies in the mid lane. They could just walk straight down and crash them. Oh, here we go. Get the Windrunner. You got to get the Windrunner. Or the invisibility rune. There you go. Shadow Blade, invisibility, and Smoke of Deceit. Man, you cannot see this Viper at all. He is like more invisible than it is possible to ever be. Ever. But in the meantime, they're just roshing. And the smoke gank from their Dire is going to be an utter failure. Because not only... Oh, this is interesting. What are you going to get rid of? Nothing, because Spirit Breaker needs that double life. Yeah, not only did they waste the smoke and a lot of time, they gave the enemies an Aegis. Now Dean, oh shit, Dean wants blood. Oh wow, Let Dust from Dream. Can they lock him down and kill him? Dean getting kited in the smoke. He's going to drop Macropyre, doing nothing. No one standing in. Redbird all alone as well. He's going to go down. Vacuum, not going to help at all. Oh, they're going to go one at a time. This is like Power Rangers up in here. We have Cuban, has the Aegis. He's going to lose it immediately. Where's the Enigma? I have no clue. Enigma's like, fuck that. I'm not going to be anywhere near that shit. Ice Path going to land. Cuban going to drop as well. And the Radiant, what happened, guys? Just take a 5v5 fight. There was no 5v5. It's going to be a Rod of Atos. Interesting. Oh, there's the pipe. A little bit late, but hell, if you casted it earlier, it would have done nothing anyway, so that's fine. That's fine. I apologize to the Dire team. I mean, they asked for help, and I'm kind of shitting on them just a little bit. Not too much. I apologize for my jests, not for my critique, because the critique I feel is correct. Sheepstick up on the Darkseer. There you go. They're going to take down this mid lane tower, and just like that, the Radiant are now the ones who are behind, I'm pretty sure. No, not yet. In experience, yes, but in gold, not just yet. And are they going to go for more? Yeah, they could go for a little bit more chip damage in this tower. They won't be able to bring it down, I don't think. Got to watch themselves. This is not where we want to be. That's a 5-man black hole right there. Go, Enigma. Do it. Do it for justice. No, dude, guys, you're clumping up so much. No, Captain Calv with the 4-man, actually. Decent enough. Zane with the vacuum is way too slow. Kafka gonna barely slip away. Yeah, the Spirit Breaker gonna charge right into an Ice Path. Gonna try to go to town onto Bastic. They are gonna bring at least one down. They're gonna bring down the Viper as well. Luxiom looks like he's gonna be the next one to fall with the Whirling Axe. Ice Path going to be dodged by Dean. Gonna head off Zane, although Cuban with the ultimate is going to secure that kill. And now Kafka, oh, you cannot escape from this troll. He's gonna hunt you down and kill you. Yeah. Yeah. You don't want to clump up like that. In a case like this, if there's Enigma on the other team, you want your Jakiro to be over here, your Keeper of the Light to be over here, your Darkseer to be over here, your Riki to be over here, and hell, your Viper to be over here, so that if he jumps in, he gets 2 max. Darkseer had some pretty lucky positioning. And if the Enigma placed his black hole just a little bit north or a little bit up, he would have got caught as well. That would have been an even faster team wipe. But he was there to cancel the vacuum, although it definitely went on the black hole, that is. It definitely stayed on for a little bit too long. Vacuum should have come out immediately. I guess he thought he got caught out because it looked like he did. I would have thought I got caught out because I was right near it, but you know, you can tell. And now, tower is going to drop. This is going to be Rax's. Ricky's going to be up in 5, but Ricky can't do shit against this. If he tries, he's just going to die. That's one set of Raxes. Are they? Oh, they're going to go for the buildings. Yeah, the tier 2s are all still up. So, Radiant. Yeah, quite the back and forth game. Bastic going to walk straight through. And Dream is here as well. Dream as well. Cuban, no. Cuban should be just fine, actually. They can't disrupt his charge down to the bot lane if they decide. Oh, drum charge. Yeah, they can't kill this guy. They gotta watch themselves. Dustin, turn around. Dustin, turn around. There you go. Dream is so freaking dead. Man, the aggro. If they caught him, what were they planning on doing? Like, you can't do anything with just 2 heroes like that. It's not gonna work. Illuminate can fly through. Heavy damage to Redbird, who still wants blood. Look at this guy. He's getting creep blocked and everything. He doesn't give a fuck. Redbird doesn't give any fucks. He's got the Aghanim Scepter. He's got the Desolator. He's doing damage. He's tanky. Everything is good in Redbird land. But it looks like the Radiant going to fall back just a little bit. They have to work on these tier 2 towers. Both of them very, very easy to pick up. Captain Calv's got the right idea. Buying the Observer Wards. Probably time to ditch a Soul Ring. Don't really need that mana if you play your cards correctly, which, I mean, Black Hole's still pretty expensive. I don't think you need the mana, though. They should be fine. Keeping ward coverage over the Roshan Pit. Very aggressive wards in the enemy jungle. I'm not too sure if this is the best place to put the ward, especially since now your racks are down. But this ward was placed quite a while ago, so I can't really fault him on that. And a Rod of Atos coming out from the Jakiro. What are you going to be doing with that? I mean, Rod of Atos is a fairly aggressive item. You use it to slow down people so that you kite them and so on. I mean, I guess it's okay versus the Troll Warlord, but he has a Black King bar now. It's not going to do shit against Razor or Spirit Breaker. It's actually going to hurt you more than it's going to hurt him if you cast the Rod of Atos on him. So I would have much rather liked to see a Sheep Stick, a Force Staff to help your allies, or a Shiva's Guard. Because the Troll Warlord's a problem, the Razor's a problem, the Spirit Breaker is starting to become a bigger problem as well. By problem I mean right-click DPS kind of problem, and that's something that the the Rod of Atos really not going to help out too much with. Here we go, big smoke gank once again. Their mid lane is going to get pushed in though, so this should be like the most obvious freaking thing in the world to the enemy team. Like, hey, they're not defending the mid lane. They're either at Roshan, which is not alive yet, or they're smoked up, but it looks like they don't realize, and now these two are dead. That's it, man. Oh, 2-man Shackle Shot. Maybe they're not dead. Dean gonna fight to the death. Please don't pop your Black King Bar. Just accept your defeat like a man. There you go. Smart. You gotta watch out for Captain Calv. Watch the clumping Dire team. The 5-man Black Hole could still mean you get wiped, even without the Troll Warlord, although Captain Calv is so freaking dead. Force Staff out. Force Staff out. No, don't go into the Macro Pirate. Don't go in there, Cuban. Don't do it. You got mech, you got Force Staff. Oh, I think he meched actually. But you got the Force Staff not doing anything. Bastic now going to go straight for the Butterfly. Man, this guy is going to be Glass Cannony to the max. Look, he's losing to the Creep Wave. Like, he's not even standing a chance in the Creep Wave. Actually, I'm running out of time, so let's just speed through this shit. Baby woke up. Classic internet right there. There we go. Pauses be damned. Enjoy your ban. I don't think that's really, yeah. You gotta just learn to roll with the punches on that one, man. But yeah, the items are definitely coming up on the Radiant. The damage items are not coming up on the Dire. They have the Viper, who is still doing some pretty decent damage. He's 17/6/7. But he really needs something that gives him plus damage, like an MKB or a Daedalus or something, or a Butterfly. He's going to start to fall off in a big way, and although they're locking down the Troll pretty well, they've been locking down the Troll pretty well, with the smoke screen especially. He has the BKB, so you smoke screen him, he's going to turn that on, and then just A move into your base, and your entire team has pretty much got to run. Is there anything that goes through? There's nothing that goes through BKB, I don't believe, on the enemy team. I think you could cast Viper Strike on BKB. So yeah, still works on magic immune units. There you go. So I guess they could slow him down if he's... But he has Mask of Madness and Shadow Blade. He has so much movement speed. It's going to be very, very difficult to lock down this troll now that he does have this BKB. Unless you gank him off like a smoke gank, with a smoke gank, which is possible. It's been done before. I've seen it done before. What the Radiant should do right now is they should just be fearless. Go down to the bot lane, 5-man, push that. And I guess it kind of plays into the Dire hands because there is going to be Illuminate spam on the other end. Got some nice all chat going on here. Got no idea what they're saying because I only speak English to... I only comfortably speak English. I speak some other languages, but not comfortably. Sheepstick on the Keeper of the Light. Some big items coming up in these supports. The only problem is that this is not the time for supports. This is... I mean, Sheepsticks are great. You know, you got those Shiva's guards and things that do auras and stuff like that, but they need things to kill people. And I'm still not convinced that they have enough damage to do this. Because the net worth of the enemy team is frightening, and it's all on the right people, whereas Ricky still very, very comfortable in his second to last spot on that net worth chart. Ah, there we go. Tier 2 top push is going to be very easy. Oh yeah, even though Ricky is going to get his butterfly, MKB already up on the Troll Warlord. So, oh my god, this tower is so dead. 3 hits, easy mode, Mask of Madness for lulz, why not? Oh, is someone still AFK? No, I think they're fine. Well, they're just going to farm up. They have all the time in the world. Man, you got the Force Staff. It's been in your inventory for like 30 minutes. Use it. Begs the question, has he used the medallion? I don't think he has. He's definitely used the Blink Dagger and Mech, because those are like panic items, or, I mean, you know, real core items. Force Staff should be a panic item as well. Medallion is definitely not one of those items. It's one of those items that you could easily forget. Oh, but here we go. More smoke ganks. Possibly the worst time to do a smoke gank. If you're going to smoke gank, you got to put a hero here, or put all 5 of your heroes here, clear this out, push it out to like here, and then smoke gank, and then go, you know, south this way. But looks like they have the timer on Roshan pretty down to the second. They're going to find out Cuban. Charge away, Cuban. It's all over. He's just going to crumble and die. They saw the Spirit Breaker, and everyone else is actually going to back out. Yeah, backing out of the Roche Pit, probably a good idea versus the Jakiro on the other end, as well as the Darkseer. But let's see if the Dire team can actually capitalize on this. They don't have to deal with the Spirit Breaker, but that's not the problem. The problem is the Troll, as well as the Black Hole. Can they dodge those spells? Let's take a look at their clumping status once they actually get a little bit closer to the base. And they're going to push in for the Raxes. Okay, Redbird. Always in the front lines, because Razor, as I said before, doesn't give a fuck. And we have... Let's see their positioning. Their positioning is actually pretty decent. They're going to jump onto Redbird immediately. Black Hole from Cav. Oh, jumping into the smoke once again. Dean, though, going to go to town. Has all of his shit turned on. He's going to bring down the Viper. He's going to go for PBR. Captain Cal somehow survived through all of that. I don't know how. With the Black Hole onto 3, turning it into 4. Basticina shredded down by Dean as well. He's going to walk straight into the Ice Path. It's not going to matter. Kafka is going to be the ultra kill. And it's going to be Luxiom as well as Dream returning to this fight. But Dean is unstoppable at this point. You cannot kill this man. Oh, Dream, no. Dean... he's one bash. Just one bash is all you need. The evasion, or the mischance rather, from the Whirling Axe is helping out quite a bit as well. And now Dean is on the chase. He is pissed. Look at this guy. Blinding Light might be a little bit. No, it's not going to help him at all. Oh, it might. 22 HP. No, Dream, no. Don't do it. Power shot. Right click. Why are you doing that to me, Viper? I had such high hopes. You just have to walk away. Just walk away, man. But yeah, even without the Spirit Breaker, it doesn't matter. This Troll Warlord is something that you need to kill. I feel like the best item for Jakiro to have gone for, not the Rod of Atos, not the Aghanim Scepter, probably a Heaven's Halberd. The evasion won't help you against Troll, but you'd be damn sure that the disarm will. And once Troll is disarmed, I mean, he's got no axes to hit you with. What is he going to do? Like, he actually can't do anything. Probably the best item for him to have gone for, but what's done is done, and the Radiant... kind of pulling themselves back up. Yeah, Dire. I don't want to say I don't want to say that they're throwing away a lead, because the lead that they had was marginal at best. They are still very behind in this game, And Dean is going to get another Aegis for Funky Bro. I mean, would you really want to give your Aegis to this Windrunner? She's pretty much been doing nothing. And she's getting a mech again. What is with... Darkseer at least didn't go for the mech. At least there's that. Sometimes you just need more healing. Oh! Oh! Kill him! Kill Bastic! Power! No, not gonna shackle shot him. You're just gonna let Dean do all the work as usual. Thanks for your contribution, Mr. Windrunner. You are such a credit to the team. Ice Path would have been pretty good, but unluckily missed there. And now Dean's on the hunt. That Ice Path was just a huge kill me sign. Dean not gonna find anyone though. With the Aegis up on the... Who picked it up? I wasn't paying attention. Who? That's not the right team. Who picked it up? Spirit Breaker. Okay, wow. Spirit Breaker's got everything. I feel like giving cheese or... Yeah, you can't get the Aegis. So giving the cheese to the Razor is probably the best idea right now. Razor going for a late Sanjin Yasha. I don't hate that item choice. I feel like he could probably go for a Scotty or something and it'll be a lot more effective, but that's fine. I mean, it's not necessarily a bad item. Here we go. Huge push up the bottom lane. Ice Path going to not hit many, although they are going to walk right into that. Macropyre doing some pretty good damage with the cheese being burned by the Spirit Breaker. Where is the troll? He is slowed down because of the Viper Strike. He's going to go straight for the Viper as he should. Captain Caleb on his way out. Going to get killed by his own illusion. Dean on his way out as well. Cuban, I don't know why this guy is always like standing still randomly. The defense is going to hold. No black hole coming out of the Radiant side for this fight. And now Dream on the chase for Funky Bro. Just force staff yourself out. Just run. Force staff. And you're dead. No. And you're dead. Force staff up to the high ground. Force staff up to the high ground. Use the force staff. Do something. I guess evasion. Oh, it's a trap. It's a trap. It's not a trap. Man, these guys enforce that. Oh, here we go. Dean versus Dream. The man fight of the century. And Dream didn't stand a chance. It really wasn't even close there. Man, I don't think... Has there been any force staff use at all? There's 2 force staffs. Maybe that's why they chose to not go for the force staff. Because they knew that they wouldn't use it. I don't know, man. Enigma's got the force staff. Windrunner's got the force staff. Going for an Aghanim Scepter? Hell yeah. Funky Bro gonna lay down the focus fire damage. Aghanim's focus fire is awful. It's just so bad. Unless you already have an MKB or something. But then you should probably just go for Daedalus instead. Because, I mean, focus fire, Windrunner is all about mobility, right? You go around, you try to angle your shackle shots, you Windrun around things, you force staff. You don't really have time to sit there and focus fire someone. Even if you do a lot of damage, you want to get this more than you want to get this. So yeah, I don't know. Item choices are pretty wonky in this game. Oh, thank you, Enigma. Black King Bar. That should spell doom for the Dire team. As I said before, I said like, what, 30 minutes ago? I think I said that. Just get the Black King Bar, and then you win. So once there's that, Ricky's not doing any physical damage. Oh, wait, I'm missing shit as Dean is going 1v3. Gets hexed once. There's another hex available. They can actually kill him. No, that's not going to kill him. Oh, here we go. Redbird reinforcing his ally, but there's no one around. They're actually going to go for basic. Is there a gem by now? I feel like anyone on the Radiant could be carrying a gem. I guess ideally Spirit Breaker, but he's probably the tankiest. I don't know. Maybe Enigma. But straight up the top lane. Let's see if the defenses will hold once again without the Jakiro Macropyre. Macropyre definitely did work in that last fight, but did it do 4,200 gold worth of work as opposed to not 4,200 gold worth of work? I don't know. I think it was just Macropyre doing work in general, if that makes any sense. Not sure if the improvement really swung that fight, although it definitely did. It definitely did do a lot of damage in that fight. Slow push out the top lane. Captain Calv can get that good team fight. Gotta watch out for this wall. The wall is actually not up. This is a perfect timing for the Radiant, although I'm guessing they have no freaking clue about it. I mean, look at this. Picking up the Blade of Alacrity and not the... Didn't you have an Ogre Club? Where's the Ogre Club? What happened to your Ogre Club? There's a fight going on, by the way. Redbird's going to breach the high ground. Basic going to come in for pretty much nothing. Cuban is going to go straight in all by himself. 3-man black hole going to hold out 3 while the rest of the team dies. There's going to be the Dark Seer going to go down first. Basic got to go back to the base to heal. Redbird sitting in the macro pyre because fuck logic. He's going to die to it, as well he should. He kind of deserves that. It's 2 down for the Radiant side, 1 down for the Dire, and they're going to be forced to fall back. Although they do have this going on, so I guess this is not too bad. But wow, I guess Macropyre, when enemies don't move out of it, is pretty good. Who would have thought? Oh, here we go. Dean, he wants blood. There's still no gem, although there's Sentry Wards galore. There you go. They see him. Can they hit him? They hit him with the Hex. There is another Sentry Ward, although that is a Radiant Ward. Dream as well. He's got to watch himself because Dean is pissed, and he's going to go for the escape. Run, Dean, run. They could just kill the Viper, like, and then kill everyone if they wanted to. But I guess as a tactical retreat, I mean, they don't really... They have nothing to prove. They have all day. They have all freaking day to make this push happen, because this is happening in the meantime. Wasn't Viper dealing with this? Wasn't this something that someone on their team was dealing with? Oh, the tower is gonna go down. Yeah, the Mega Siege. Mega Siege creeps. I thought they were just regular Siege creeps. Holy crap. When did this happen? Was this always... I think, yeah, that's very interesting. But yeah, catapults galore on this bottom lane. This tower's going to take a good chunk of damage unless someone's there to defend it. There you go, Luxiom. Actually going for a Yule Scepter. I do like that choice. That's not a Heaven's Halberd, but it pretty much serves the same purpose. You throw Troll up into the air, you throw the Spirit Breaker up into the air. It's pretty much disarming them. I guess it might be a little bit better, although it definitely doesn't give you the survivability of Halberd. It serves a similar purpose. Oh, he left it on the floor? You just leave Ogre Clubs on the floor like that, Funky Bro? Man, that is some... Wow, holy crap. That's next level shopping. I don't even... How do you justify that? It's like, oh, the courier, you gotta send that back to the base. We will send 6 Observer Wards with him, as well as the... Well, not the Ogre Club. The Ogre Club needs to stay with me. I'll make sure that no one takes it. Here on the floor, where the enemy team just almost ran by a couple seconds ago. Odd choices, man. Odd frickin' choices. Butterfly, Satanic. This Troll Warlord is... Yeah, he's stacked. He's 6-slot. There is no improvement here. Maybe ditch the Shadow Blade for Daedalus. Maybe ditch the Black King Bar for a new Black King Bar, but it doesn't get any better for this than this for the Troll Warlord. Another attempt at the top push. Bottom lane doesn't have momentum this time. Mid lane is going to go straight for the throne, though. So someone is going to have to be forced back to deal with that. Kafka, I do like his positioning. Look at this positioning from the Dire. This is the correct positioning. Ice Path, Macropyre, that is completely wasted. Redbird, get the fuck out of the freaking Macropyre, bro. It's not that hard. It's like, oh shit, there's fire on the floor. I probably should go stand on it. Damn it, Redbird. God damn it, Redbird. Now he's like down half of his HP. But now Macropyre is also down. So yeah, this positioning by Kafka is just beautiful. If they're going to be breaching the base, they're going to be walking through the front door, which is right here. You put a wall right there, an ice path, and they're not going to be able to do anything. Also, the positioning was pretty good. You had some heroes in the north, you had some heroes over here, you know, 2 heroes over here. It was pretty good positioning. Anti-black hole positioning, which is what they should have been doing when they pushed down this mid lane. But now this top lane is slowly getting sieged up, sending some Eidolons in for a little bit of damage, no damage. Yeah, the Radiant team right now is actually just wasting their time unless they want to just dive in and take a fight. Someone's going to have to go down to the bot lane eventually. Unless they just want to YOLO it. Look at these Sentry Wards. Nothing invisible is going to get through here. YOLO Dean, right up to the high ground. Rod of Atos. Is it helping? I don't think so. Did nothing. There's another Macropyre. Oh, here we go. Captain Calv with the 4-man black hole. That's GG right there. Captain Calv making it happen. Rather impressive Enigma play, I gotta say. Dean gonna go straight to town on that Viper. Cuban gonna get out of there with just a little bit of HP. Zane gonna go down. Redbird doing the damage, even though he's not actually hitting anything with his Desolator. It doesn't really matter. Base stick still gonna turn around. Actually, Dean gonna walk right into the wall. Actually, the wall's still doing a lot of work, but Dean is unstoppable. He has the Aghanim Scepter. He's gonna get kited to hell and back by this Viper. Viper, this should be a kill if you play your cards right. Although Cuban's here, he's going to turn around. Dean, run, Dean. No, Dean, it's not over yet. It should have been over, but it's not over. It is over. Creeps were at the throne. I guess that was their strategy all along. We're gonna stall and let the creeps do it, because we got the rags in the mid lane. I mean, it fooled me. It fooled me. Please report Spirit Breaker. I don't know about that. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Luxiom, I hope you learned something. I hope your team learned something. I didn't mean any offense with anything I said, so I apologize if I did offend. It was all in good fun. You know that, of course. But, yeah, I hope you guys learned something. And, hell, what more could I ask, right? I don't know if I'm going to be doing more of these. I don't know what I'm going to be calling this video, but hopefully some value comes out of it. Thanks for watching, guys. GG.
GG!